StreamYard on some BS. Am I here or what? Let me check. I mean, no, I'm not paying. You know what I'm saying? Already going to be shadow banned. I don't even expect anybody to be here. It's just a different way to get content out there, right? Am I even here? That's a shame. I got to check my own phone. Okay, so I think apparently I'm here. Let me make sure I can hear myself, right? On this platform. Just trying to get the information out.
Let me make sure I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
myself.
So I think I'm being heard. It doesn't matter what the trending story is. See it, and it'll always. Do we even, if there would be anybody here? This is basically for a couple of the people. It might say 222 people are subscribed, but who are those people? Are they real? Could I even show that? Oh, I can show that at least. Yay! Yay. So it says DeAndre Ayton to join the Lakers on a 2-year deal. Sources say, I remember this guy, I'm out here in the Arizona area, and this guy, as a member of the Suns, you always get a player and it's like, yeah, we finally got our team. No, it's not going to happen. Things are going to fall apart. He goes elsewhere. Think about recently when the Phoenix Suns, they just got rid of Kevin Durant. It's like, what, oh, it just didn't work out. Bad timing. Right? So it shows two people. Are these AI bots? I'm not one to like seek out attention or anything. I just figured I do a lot of videos and let me just get some of this information out there like this. Uh-oh, and I'm starting to get nervous. It shows 3 people. It shows 3 people. Let me see if we can get some volume here. And I was just going to try to play this quick clip real quick. Let me share this. And let me add this to the stage. Oh, and look, hello. Look, I'm here. Hi, I'm a regular person, right? But I'm a decoding channel, okay? So let me add this and let me just play this quick clip real quick from YouTube. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if we can play this and hopefully we can hear it a little bit as well.
The Lakers have desperately needed a center ever since the Luka trade, and it sounds like they got one today. After his Blazers buyout, Deandre Dominatin Ayton is expected to sign a 2-year deal with the Lake Show, reportedly worth $16.6 million, which also includes a player option.
Okay, so I think we heard that. So I'm going to go ahead and play that again. Wow, it shows 6 people. Are y'all real or what? Are y'all real?
The Lakers have desperately needed a center ever since the Luka trade, and it sounds like they got one today. After his Blazers buyout, DeAndre Dominatin Ayton is expected to sign a 2-year deal with the Lake Show, reportedly worth $16.6 million, which also includes a player option.
Oh, you couldn't hear me. Nobody was going to tell me, you see? You see how that works, right? You got to come in here, and I'm not going to get bots. I'm not going to get no bots to help me out on this channel, right? So I got to be all checking, like, "Oh, can they hear me? Can they hear me?" But free agent center Deandre Ayton has agreed to sign a 2-year deal with the Lakers. And this was Wednesday night. Now check this out, okay? Because this is his full name right here. Deandre Ayton. I'm not exactly sure that that's how you're going to pronounce it, okay? But Deandre Ayton. Look at that. You get 207. That's just in the language. Okay? You see 207 right there in the language with this full name. And then you get this news on the 2nd day of the 7th month. How about that? I wouldn't be surprised if StreamYard, it's like StreamYard, they want you to pay. They want you to pay, and if you don't pay, I think they impact how you stream. And I think it's the same thing. I think it's the same thing with YouTube as well. I think it's the same thing with YouTube as well. I think if you're not like paying, what is it like with PayPal? If you're not donating to some of your sellout decoders, I think it has a negative impact, right? But you can see here, oh, who's in here? Is it Richard? It's Tony Lee. What's up, Tony Lee? Are you a basketball fan? We know basketball's fake, right? I mean, I grew up watching basketball. Michael Jordan was my favorite player. I think I can proudly say now that as part of the world stage, I think, yeah. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time? As part of the script, and I know this stuff, it's staged entertainment, I'm going Kobe Bryant. And I grew up a Michael Jordan fan. But you can see here, yep, Kobe for sure, man. And the way they took him off the world stage, I think that hit everybody a little bit. So look, you can see Deandre Ayton's full name. This is the language. You see how it breaks down. ABC 1, 2, 3, okay? Look at his full name has 207. And we get this news Wednesday. And that's the 2nd day of the 7th month. You see that right there? His full name, 207. And we get this news the 2nd day of the 7th month. And I really don't think it's a coincidence. Look how he's got Don in his middle name. And we see this Don character here who's heavily trending as well, Donald Trump. And Coco Gauff is trending. She's got Dion in her name. Okay? It's like Corey, Coco, Dion, Goff or whatever. Dion is like Dawn. This is also trending. She got knocked out of the first round. Wimbledon. Let's go back over here. So look, we have Wimbledon that's trending as well. Let me remove this. And let's add this again. And I have a couple of these videos. Again, I'm just exposing this stuff, okay? I'm not the only channel to do this. But look, Wimbledon, you see how it's got Dawn in there? And Coco Gauff with Dion, like Dawn in her name. She's trending, getting knocked out of the first round. Donald Trump. Obviously trending. And notice how it says Wimbledon is in London. London. You see that? And again, not Amari Stoudemire, probably connected somehow, but Deandre Ayton, even Deandre's got the D like Don, but again, his middle name has Don in it. So I think all of these stories hit based on the language. And if you're a basketball fan, Tony, look at this right here. They say, look at this. Multiple teams reached out to Blazers GM Joe Cronin to conduct background on Ayton and receive strong reviews surrounding Ayton's leadership and mentoring of big men such as Donovan. Is it Klingen? What are the odds of that? And check this. Check this. He joins Luka Doncic and LeBron. Right? So that's a straight up script right there. Doncic, Donovan, Klingen, or whatever. I don't follow basketball like I used to. I just break it down. Don, Wimbledon, London, Corey, Coco, Dion, Goff, Deandre Ayton, trending 207 with his name, traded on the second day of the 7th month. Well, sources told ESPN on the second day of the 7th month. So I think that's easy to see, right? I'm glad you're here, Tony. So now let me just move forward a little bit. So Ayton will slide into the starting center slot, providing an anchor and partner with fellow. So that's they were both picked up in 2018 in the draft. Fellow 2018 top pick Luka Doncic with the Lakers. Now check this out. Ayton and Doncic went numbers 1 and 3 respectively in the 2018 draft. So now they're both going to be a part of LA, right? Check this out. If I can add this to the stage, look, LA equals 13. You see that right there? LA equals 13, all right? It's as simple as that. LA equals 13 in the language. Okay? And remember, we both say that we like Kobe Bryant on the world stage, right? Remember Gianna Bryant, she died at age 13. RIP, that's what they tell us. And Kobe Bryant equals 113. We can't forget that. Kobe Bryant equals 113. That's as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3. Even Michael Jordan, 113. You see that? And M is the 13th letter of the alphabet. We're not done because I still have some Michael Jordan connections, okay? Because all of these characters seem to be connected. Even the National Basketball Association equals 113. And this is just with the language. These are facts. Nobody can take this away, okay? So LA 13, Michael Jordan 113, M the 13th letter, Kobe Bryant 113, the National Basketball Association 113. Look how the National Basketball Association, you get 202. That's like 22, right? Basketball equals 22. Okay? So just to show you that, if whoever's out there, if you're not aware of that, check this out. Look at this. LeBron James. If you just put LeBron James in the reverse cipher with the alphabet, LeBron James equals 183. And we're told of this trade. Deandre Ayton, he's joining LeBron and Doncic. Wednesday, look at that. Wednesday's the 183rd day of the year. And LeBron James equals 183. And that's a picture, I think, back from, that might have been from 2013 or 2014. You know, LeBron's always going to be lingering around these young stars, right? With his influence and everything. I don't know why won't it just add this to the stage? But look, I'll even show you this right here, okay? You see LeBron James. You see 183. 183 right there. And it's the 183rd day of the year with Ayton joining the Lakers. I mean, something else with this over here. Look at, you see how LeBron James has 114? LA equals 14. LA equals 14, like 114. And, you know, since we're here, you see the 41 right there. Remember, Kobe died at age 41. Okay? And Kobe Bryant equals 41. You see that? You know, I just want to show if there's any, whoever's there, you know, I just want you to soak up this information. This is just with the language, okay? And you see Kobe Bryant, 157. His dad, Jelly Bean Joe Bryant, he died on the 15th day of the 7th month. I'm trying to pull it up right now. And I still have some more slides, okay? You see right here? The 15th day of the 7th month. Joe Jellybean Bryant, father of Kobe, passed away. I know we got the Deandre Ayton breakdown. We'll get back to it. But all of these characters are connected, okay? You see this? The 15th day of the 7th month, Jellybean Joe Bryant, Kobe's father, passes away. When Kobe Bryant equals 157. And from Kobe Bryant's last birthday, before he died, August 23rd, and he passed January 26, 2020. Let's put the right date in there. So his last birthday, August 23rd, 2020. He dies January 26, 2020. Oh, excuse me. His last birthday was 2019. Look at that. You see? His last birthday, August 23rd, 2019. It's a 157-day span from that last birthday to his death date, and that's Kobe Bryant. And then his dad dies the 15th day of the 7th month. I mean, that's not a coincidence. And then Kobe Bryant in the language 157. See? So let's go back over here because, like I said, we're not done. So you see LeBron James, 183. Ayton joins Doncic and LeBron. They said LeBron's coming back, right? And you see that's the 183rd day of the year. Now, did you know Deandre Ayton, his birthday, look at it's July 23rd, and Michael Jordan's dad died July 23rd. Check that out. Okay? Look at that, man. Now, you know, you could ask me like, hey, like, why? So what are you trying to tell us? I'm showing you the script, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on here. Notice how Ayton wore 13 for the Arizona Wildcats. Remember, LA equals 13. Kobe Bryant won 13. Michael Jordan won 13. The National Basketball Association won 13. And I think Kobe Bryant's first game in the NBA was the 11th month and the 3rd day, if I'm not mistaken. It was like his first game or the first game he started, something like that. And remember, Kobe Bryant was the 13th pick in the first round. You know, 113. But, and you know, Michael Jordan's known for that number 23, okay? And his dad dies on the 23rd. But anyways, Deandre Ayton has the same birthday as Michael Jordan's dad's death date. Check this out. Deandre is a perfect match with Michael. I can tell you one thing, that, you know, we were just in the month of June, and I can't name a whole lot of players who were as successful as Michael in the month of June with the NBA Finals. Remember, June is the 6th month we just wrapped up. There's been so many connections with Michael Jordan with all characters on the world stage. It doesn't have to be basketball related. Now, I want you to see, you see Deandre, same birthday as James Jordan's death, obviously a different year. But look at that 138 with Deandre and 138 with Michael. Why? Because Donald Trump also has that 138 in the language. And remember, DeAndre's got Don in his middle name. That's ridiculous that it makes me remove that to add that. It never used to be like, you see that? Donald Trump's got the 148, or excuse me, the 138 like DeAndre trending, 138 like Michael. And we just had a guy, I'm working on the breakdown now, Michael Madsen. This guy just died. A Michael right there. Right? But you see DeAndre 138, Michael 138, Donald Trump 138. Wanted to show you one more thing over here. Look at, you see how Donald Trump equals 48? Michael Jordan's last birthday was the 48th day of the year. You see that right there? Michael Jordan's last birthday, the 48th day of the year, February 17. And remember, I don't want to, you know, anybody tuning in, just soak up the information. I'm trying to go trying to make it semi easy for you. Now, the 48th prime number is 223. You see that? And remember, Deandre Ayton, born on the 23rd. Michael Jordan's dad, dead on the 23rd. Michael Jordan, known for the 23. He even retired in 2003, which is like 23, okay? But check that out right there. And something else that equals 223 is Philadelphia. And that's where Kobe Bryant was born, okay? You see that? Right? Again, I'm not trying to make this too difficult. I'm not trying to make this too difficult for everybody to see. I'm just trying to get this information out. I mean, I make a lot of videos. I don't really believe in these live streams unless you're like a sellout character, but I'm like, let's just to mix it up a little bit. I'm glad you're here though. I don't know if you still are, but let me go ahead and go forward. Now look, Deandre Ayton first hit big with the Suns, and he went to U of A, right? So you got this Arizona connection. Remember, Michael Jordan's third championship was against the Phoenix Suns, Arizona, okay? And what happened after that championship? Michael Jordan's father died. All right? James Jordan. And remember, James Jordan has the Deandre Ayton birthday as his death date, July 23rd. Now, who was the last? Okay, one more thing here. Look at the 22-day span from this news of Ayton siding with the Lakers to his upcoming birthday. Of course, his birthday's right around the corner. It's a 22-day span. And Ayton wore 22 for the Suns. It even says here in high school, he racked up double-doubles in 21 of 22 regular season games. That summer, he averaged 16.5 points, 13.5 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks a game. Remember, basketball equals 22. The National Basketball Association 202 like 22. Double-double 2-2. 21 of 22 regular season games. And again, a 22-day span from this signing with the Lakers to his birthday, and he has that 22 for the Suns. And his last team was Portland. Look at how he had the 2 on his jersey for Portland. Free agent center Deandre Ayton has agreed to sign a 2-year deal with the Lakers with that 2 on his jersey. And Michael Jordan's second championship was against the Portland Trailblazers. You see that right there? 1992. Look at that. Michael Jordan's first championship was against the Los Angeles Lakers. And you see how we come back around now. Now Ayton joins the Lakers. So I just showed you it was a 22-day span from this signing to his birthday. Now that's the start to end date. But he signs with the Lakers 21 days before his birthday. In the language, Lakers equals 21. Ayton equals 21. And his upcoming birthday even has 21 date numerology. Okay? Right? So I will play this kind of just a final little video clip. It's nice to see that it shows that there's some people watching. Remember Drake had that song or that album or whatever called Views a while back? It's like they manipulate us with views. Like, oh, put views, make it look like we got these views. That's what the people like. I just want people to view the damn information, right? But we can't trust none of it. So I'm going to try to play this clip as well. I'm going to kick the music off right now, too. But yes, I am supposedly live. So let me pause that. Let me turn off my mic.
The Los Angeles Lakers just signed the missing piece that would have made them contenders last season. This offseason has been rough for the Los Angeles Lakers, with LeBron James opting into his $52.6 million player option, losing Dorian Finney-Smith in free agency, but things are about to change. According to Shams, the Lakers have just signed Deandre Ayton to a 2-year deal. This is important because during the Lakers' first-round series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Lakers were dominated in the paint, and it's safe to say that if they had a 7-foot, 250-pound big under the rim, then things would have gone a little differently. I know DeAndre Ayton has underperformed expectations throughout his career, but it's important to remember one thing. Ayton has been playing for a terrible Portland Trailblazers team. Ayton only asked for his contract to be bought out in the first place because he wants to win games. Now that he's in Los Angeles with Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron, Ayton's going to be more motivated than ever to win a championship. And if DeAndre Ayton can slightly turn back the clock, then
all right, cool. Cool. So, yeah, I mean, there's probably a lot we could look at. You see Ayton. When was exactly the last time he played? Oh, okay, that was the 24-25 season. 24-25 season. So, this last season he did play, huh? 14.4 and 10 rebounds. That's pretty damn solid. Born in the Bahamas. That's pretty solid. And, you know, who knows? Like, these characters are all connected. We don't even know if they're the real names. You know what I mean? We don't know which ones are related. You know, we could go on and on showing connections with these players. Don't forget Luka, like Lakers, comes from Dallas. Luka's got that Don in his name. You know, Doncic, D like Dallas. Remember Davis in the trade? Davis goes to Dallas, right? Davis, Dallas, Luka, Lakers. Man, Luka 28.2. So yes, all of these characters, they come together for a reason. And again, that's why I'm here. So I appreciate being able to present this. I hope you see the connections with Jordan. You see, obviously, the connection with the Suns, Ayton playing for the Suns, Ayton coming from the Blazers. You know, Ayton's got that Blazers-Suns connection. And that's interesting with Suns, right? And then Michael Jordan, obviously the son to his father. His father dies after he beats Phoenix for his 3rd championship. You know, and there's been a lot going on with Phoenix. I don't know if it's like symbolism. I mentioned Kevin Durant also traded to the Rockets from the Suns. Even in the WNBA, Diana Taurasi retired from the Phoenix Mercury, right? So I don't know if there's like some Phoenix rising symbolism or whatever. Not sure. But yeah, that's pretty undeniable, isn't it? LeBron James, 183. And we get this news on the 183rd day of the year. You know, there's one. I have a Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball signed with the Cavs, or he was traded to the Cavs, excuse me. And that's also connected to these characters, right? Because LeBron put Cleveland on the map with the Cavaliers. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that one live or if I'm just going to do a video. And of course, you got Donald Trump, all by the language with all of these trending stories. Okay, so I'm glad that you tuned in at some point, Tony Lee. You know, run it back. Anybody else? I wanted to, like, I'm not on here to entertain. I'm just out here to show some interesting connections. And I believe this stuff is like WWE scripted. I think they brought gambling into it to kind of sway people away from caring if it's real or not. They just want to gamble. Gambling's fun or whatever. But I think in the years to come, it'll be known and accepted that this stuff is scripted, right? And I grew up following Michael Jordan, and the Chicago Bulls. Even I'm out here in Arizona, even when Jordan beat the Suns back in 93, I was out here in Phoenix supporting MJ, right? You want to be like Mike. So I feel like I've been deceived by these characters. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of lean towards the Kobe Bryant character. Now that I get older, I like the Kobe Bryant character even better than MJ. I don't know what it is, but it's something about Kobe Bryant. So I don't know. I don't think I'm the only one who thinks like that. So again, hopefully the mic and everything was well. Right around 35 minutes. This is a live decode. I could probably go on and on and on with these connections, but a lot of these connections are well documented in the decoding community. I'm sure there's something I missed here. I don't like to get into the total script of it. I just kind of like to break it down. Ayton will earn $34 million next season. Ayton's agents reached the deal with the Lakers president. Hey, remember the Lakers the Buss family also is trending because they just sold like majority ownership or whatever recently as well. Okay, so that's interesting, and that was all connected to LeBron James also. So Ayton finalized a buyout with the Trailblazers on Sunday night, with his representatives approaching the franchise about his desire to play in a winning situation. Blah, 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 blah. So shout out to y'all. Again, I appreciate being able to do this. You can call me Daily Decodes 812. You can call me Math2Con. You can call me Matthew. You can call me Matt. Just know you got this information from me. Okay? Until next time, peace.